out there, and it leaves no doubt taxes in Steve's eyes and a lot of others going up. The plan including as much as $350 billion in new taxes and fees to fund reform to South Dakota Republican. I just have that South Carolina representative on my mind. Anyway, this guy hasn't told anyone to shut up or you're a liar. Republican Senator John Thune on what to make of it. Senator, very good to have you. Thank you very much.
Nice to be with you, Neal.
What do you make of my colleague Steve Moore's view here that, look, when push comes to shove, there'll be a lot more money that'll have to be raised from a lot more folks than they're letting on?
I think he's exactly right. And, of course, if you look at what they're doing with this bill, the revenue starts coming in immediately. The legislation actually doesn't get implemented for a while. So it's front-end loaded on revenue, which makes the CBO score look lighter. And if you look at the fully implemented cost, the 10-year cost of this thing, and we don't have that score from CBO yet, we know what the Baucus number is, $880 billion, but we expect the 10-year number to be closer to $2 trillion. So it's going to be way more expensive. It always is. Whenever the Congressional Budget Office gives you an estimate on a new government program, it's been understated, not overstated. We expect it to exceed their estimate. But just on the surface, you're talking about minimum of $1 trillion, upwards of $2 trillion of an expansion of government in Washington, D.C. at a time when you've got an economy in a recession and you've got deficits as far as the eye can see. And so it seems to me at least that this is even though they're trying to repackage this and sort of relabel it, make it a little bit more attractive, it still is basically the same thing, and that is a lot of new spending, a lot of new taxing, and a lot of new borrowing.
All right, I'm sorry, Senator. But could it, in its present form, and I know you guys kick these things back and forth a lot in the Senate, not as much as the House, but is this the stuff that would pass the Senate, given the numbers in the Senate right now, Ted Kennedy's absence notwithstanding? But you know what I mean, that this would be approved as things stand now in the Senate?
Well, I think the key in the Senate, like in the House, I mean, they don't need Republicans to do any of this, but they have to be able to hold Democrats together, and that was the problem they had with the public plan option, or the government plan, right, was that a lot of Democrats were going south on them, and I think the President's speech last week was really directed at them, trying to shore up Democrats, and I think this new version of this is designed to say, okay, we're doing away with, at least in the short term, the public plan option. We're going to use this co-op concept and try and attract and keep Democrats on the team. I think it's going to be very hard to get any Republicans to vote for this, simply because it still is a massive expansion of spending and of government programs. And we think that there are things that can be done that actually drive costs down. This certainly isn't among those, and we'll be offering amendments to that effect if this thing ever makes it to the floor of the Senate. But it looks right now, Neal, like what they're trying to do is they have this new idea. They're going to try and mark it up quickly next week. All we saw today was a 220-page summary. We haven't seen the bill language yet, which we assume is going to be way more than 1,000 pages, and then they'll try and move it quickly across the Senate floor, and before everybody has an opportunity to really evaluate what's in it.
All right. Well, Senator, I know for a fact you're a very fast reader, so I guess get the glasses on. Senator, very good having you. Thanks for stopping by.